Something big is happening with Ripple and XRP right now, and if you hold XRP, you need to pay attention. Reports are emerging that Ripple may be stepping into the lending market, which could be a game changer for XRP's future. If true, this move could create a new use case for XRP, increasing demand and pushing its price higher. But that's not all. Just as this news started circulating, Bybit made a massive transfer of 40 million XRP. Is this just a routine exchange movement, or is something bigger going on behind the scenes? When large amounts of XRP move suddenly, it often signals upcoming market activity, and investors are already speculating about what's next. Could these two events be connected? Could Ripple's potential lending program require liquidity from exchanges like Bybit? And most importantly, what does this mean for XRP holders? In the next few minutes, we'll break down these developments, their possible impact on XRP, and what investors should be watching closely right now. Ripple's potential move into the lending market is making waves, but what exactly is happening? Reports suggest that Ripple could be launching a loan service, and if this is true, it could mark a major shift in how XRP is used. While details are still emerging, there are a few possible ways this could play out. One possibility is that Ripple is setting up a crypto-backed lending platform, allowing businesses and institutions to borrow funds using XRP as collateral. This would create a direct demand for XRP, as more companies would need to hold and use it to access Ripple's financial services. Another scenario is that Ripple could be offering liquidity solutions for institutional lending, similar to its on-demand liquidity ODL service. Instead of relying on traditional banks for slow and expensive transactions, businesses could use XRP to move funds instantly. This would strengthen XRP's role in global finance and make it even more attractive to banks and payment providers. But while this sounds promising, there are still challenges. Regulatory approval would be a major hurdle, especially in the US, where crypto lending has been under heavy scrutiny. Companies like Celsius and BlockFi have already faced legal issues over lending services, so Ripple would need to be extremely careful about compliance. If Ripple successfully launches a lending service, though, it could create a powerful new use case for XRP, increasing adoption and liquidity in the market. The big question now is whether this move is connected to the 40 million XRP transfer by Bybit. Could this be preparation for Ripple's lending service, or is there another reason behind this massive XRP movement? Let's break it down in the next section. The 40 million XRP transfer by Bybit has caught the attention of investors, and many are wondering what's really going on. Whenever large amounts of XRP move suddenly, it raises speculation about market activity, institutional involvement, or upcoming price action. But before jumping to conclusions, let's look at the possible reasons behind this massive transaction. One possibility is that Bybit is simply shifting funds internally. Crypto exchanges regularly move assets between wallets for security reasons, liquidity management, or operational purposes. If this is just an internal transfer, it may not have a direct impact on XRP's price, but it does indicate that Bybit is managing a significant amount of XRP behind the scenes. Another theory is that this could be linked to institutional trading or whale activity. Large investors often move funds in preparation for major trades, whether it's accumulation, selling, or setting up liquidity for upcoming market moves. If an institution or a major player is positioning themselves for something big, we could see increased volatility in the coming days. Then there's the possibility that this transfer is directly connected to Ripple's rumored lending plans. If Ripple is indeed preparing to launch a loan service, they may need liquidity from exchanges like Bybit to support transactions. This would explain why such a large amount of XRP was moved at this specific time. If this theory is correct, we could soon hear official announcements about Ripple's lending service, which would likely have a major impact on the XRP market. The real question now is, are these two events connected or just a coincidence? Is Bybit's massive XRP transfer part of a bigger plan involving Ripple, or is this unrelated market activity? In the next section, we'll break down the possible connections and what this could mean for XRP's future. The timing of these two events, Ripple's rumored lending plans and Bybit's massive 40 million XRP transfer, is too close to ignore. While there's no official confirmation that they're connected, there are strong reasons to believe they could be part of a bigger move happening behind the scenes. If Ripple is preparing to launch a lending platform, it would need significant liquidity to ensure smooth operations, and exchanges like Bybit could play a role in providing that liquidity. One possible scenario is that Bybit is positioning XRP for an upcoming integration with Ripple's financial services. If Ripple's lending program requires direct access to large pools of XRP, exchanges may need to prepare their reserves to handle demand. This would explain why such a large transfer happened now, just as reports of Ripple's lending service are emerging. If this is true, we could see even more large transactions in the coming weeks as Ripple builds the necessary infrastructure to support its new lending system. Another angle to consider is institutional involvement. If major players are aware of Ripple's plans before they go public, they may already be making moves to accumulate XRP ahead of time. Large-scale transactions like this often happen before major announcements, as insiders position themselves before the market reacts. If Ripple officially confirms its lending service, demand for XRP could surge, leading to a price breakout. However, there's also the possibility that this is all just a coincidence. Exchanges transfer funds for various reasons, and without official confirmation, we can't say for certain that this is related to Ripple's strategy. But given Ripple's history of working closely with financial institutions and liquidity providers, it wouldn't be surprising if this was part of a larger plan. So what does this mean for XRP holders? Should investors be preparing for a big move, or is this just another overhyped market event? In the next section, we'll break down what XRP investors should be watching right now and how to position themselves for what's coming next. For XRP holders, these recent developments raise an important question. What should you do right now? With Ripple possibly entering the lending market and large XRP transfers happening behind the scenes, investors need to stay alert. While nothing is dollar cost averaging, DCA, remains one of the best strategies, buying in small amounts over time to take advantage of price fluctuations without exposing yourself to sudden market swings. However, it's also important to be aware of potential volatility. Whenever large transactions happen, they can lead to temporary price drops before a rally begins. If you've already made significant profits, it may be wise to secure some gains while keeping a portion of your holdings for long-term growth. The crypto market is unpredictable, and while XRP has strong potential, taking profits along the way ensures that you don't miss out if market conditions change. Many experienced investors follow the 50-30-20 rule, keeping 50% for long-term holding, 30% for short-term trading opportunities, and 20% as profit-taking. The most important thing right now is to stay informed. If Ripple makes an official announcement about its lending platform, it could trigger a major market reaction. Likewise, if more large XRP transactions start happening, it could indicate that big players are making their moves before the public catches on. Watching liquidity flows, exchange activity, and Ripple's next steps will be crucial in understanding where XRP is headed next. So what happens now? Will XRP see a breakout, or are these moves just the beginning of something much bigger? Let's wrap this up with final thoughts on what XRP investors should expect in the coming weeks.